Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, so let's finish up the final showcase for the Rosé Goku Black clone. We're a bit late on this, but I mean, it's all good. We did do the full team showcase in a timely fashion. Alright, so yep, the 2025 Dokkan and 2024 Dokkan have had major W's in terms of the free-to-play characters being very effective. Now, certainly super bosses could be better, always. But, you know, I do kind of like to attribute it more so to the ridiculous toxicity and power creep of the GDC meta, more so than just, like, really bad releases. In particular, again, I do think a lot of these Rosé Goku Black clones for free-to-play characters, pretty good. You know, LR Nova Shenron, pretty good, so there's that. This is the build we went with, obviously, just all defense, free-to-play TUR. No one's going to disagree with that. And then remember, we also do have the regular art. I do have fear that they're going to eventually try this with regular summonable characters. That could be a nightmare, dude. Where it's like, you know, there's the regular art and the alternate art, but we'll see what they decide to do. So, I have the same build for both of them. Remember, there's no difference between them besides their art. It quite literally is the only difference for them. But, alright, let's just go ahead and jump in. See how the physical clone looks. I do like the physical clone because if we jump on over, I mean, he's got damage reduction and guard. I mean, sure, that's solid. We supplement it with some dodge. I mean, remember, with a free-to-play TUR, you're not going to assume a damage reduction guarding character is going to be like, oh my god, walling off like major super attacks. But, I mean, being able to like tank all normals and then we'll see. Well, you know, we'll see. Alright, guys. Here in a nasty little fight. Whoa, what? Huh? No, Masaka. Elgato screen. Now we're good. I don't know what that was. We'll pretend we didn't see it. Alright, well, I'm gonna float LR Rose. Probably not the best strategy to win, but remember that these characters do need their orbs. Recently, we were running the EGL clone in the Tamagami 3 fight, and that was not going very well, was it? Alright, so we are going to have all 7 links up, obviously, next to one of the clones. One great thing they did about these characters is they did give them that incredibly strong link big bad bosses. Link set here, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, and Shattering the Limit. This is what we're looking at in terms of link set. Interesting, by the way, that they do have Attack of the Clones, which is something that, like, Cell characters have had. Like, it's very strange. I'd love to know what the Japanese translation on this is, but it does give us dodge chance, which for free-to-play TURs we really could use. And then, obviously, just a lot of the Goku Black characters, right? So, all right. Let's see how we're going to do here. At least we will. Yeah, it's nice that we get them right away, right? Turn 1, slot 1. Let's see what physical Rose can do. Sometimes I do like using this as kind of like a showcase fight. This is still GDC level power, but, you know, we do get a chance to just kind of attack first. I need to use this as a showcase fight, I think, a little bit more. Okay, sure. So remember, this guy is giving 2 turn support. All right, here's super. We eat it. Let's see how we do. This is a 7 million super. Wow, okay. I mean, he kind of hung in there nicely, right? I mean, he has guard. He's got a fair amount of damage reduction. Now, on, what does he have? 50% damage reduction, guard. He is giving all allies 30% defense for 2 turns as well. So, I mean, the physical clone, I mean, he's got a little bit of juice. I mean, as we can see, it's a 7 million super that he's able to just eat pretty easily right there, right? Not bad at all. If we could survive until turn 4, we could definitely win, but we gotta, you know, survive until turn 4. If there's a negative about the clones, remember, it is, I mean, all of the clones have a really strong ability locked behind this, right? So this guy gives 2 turn defensive support. Obviously, that is crucial that we have the 2 turn defensive support. I mean, that's a huge asset in running them, right? But it's just kind of like, you know, you have to have all 5 extreme types, right? All right, guys, we're back for another turn. As you guys may have guessed, that last run didn't really go so well. Now remember, we do need to get same type orbs for these characters to have a lot of good abilities. For the physical clone, he does have a very strong one here. It's guard. Right, so it's very important that this guy gets his physical orb. Luckily for us, we loaded into a really nice field of orbs for us. So, you know, we're going to be able to rock this very easily with the orbs that we need for all these characters. Although the Int clone, he just, I think, heals with Int key spheres. I mean, we don't have to really go too crazy here. To be fair, we did already have a rotation where we saw this guy tank the super attack. Now, we're going to eat it probably much better on this turn if we don't dodge it. Because remember, the tech clone is here, and this character can be... okay, well, we dodged it anyway. But they can be... the boss can be attack debuffed. If the boss can be attack debuffed, the tech clone is very powerful. Right? So, you know, we'd be able to take advantage of that. Alright. We'll come back for another rotation for the physical clone, but very possible we don't even make it there. I mean, we'll see what happens. If not, I will probably just go into a different stage, and I would like to use the regular art for the physical clone as well. I think it's always kind of important to do that. Alright, this is definitely a spooky rotation right here. Okay. This is probably not going to go so well. I really want to get an AGL orb, which I can't. That's bad. I mean, we definitely want, like, big bad bosses in these links up. So, the AGL clone, he does get dodge from his AGL orb. So, let's hope we're going to do okay here. Let's hope. That's all we could do. I should get some of this rotation in here, though. Because remember, the physical clone is giving us 2-turn support as well, right? Alright, LR Rose should be completely fine against this. A little bit of an attack debuff, which is fine, but that's mostly going to just mess with normals. Not really super attacks so much, right? Maybe a little bit, but not like a huge deal. Okay, double digits, yep. No shocker there. Alright, AGL clone. You're dodging, right, bud? Remember that these boys do have 2 different types of super attacks, too. You know, they have kind of the regular one that ends, like, there. And then they also have the extra one where they finish with the Key Blast volley. Nice, we got the dodge, okay. We're looking good in this run. The Key Blast volley kind of is, you know, like the extra little bit or whatever. Alright, here's Rose. Sure. Alright, additional normal. Sure. Alright, nice. Double super. Yeah, just give me two good supers. And remember, this is going to be a little bit of an attack debuff as well, so we'll take that. Alright, yeah, so I do just want to go over the super attack effects quickly here. If we jump on over, right? So... remember, the super attack is the Waltz of Chaos. So he gets 30% attack and 100% defense for 1 turn. So he's getting a lot of defense. And then you have the 50% chance that it transforms for Supreme Power. Again, the difference is they finish with the little, like, kicks, the kick, or the little Key Blast volley, right? Alright, we're definitely dead here. Well, no, we do have the Tech Clone on rotation. We could maybe do this. I mean, if we live this turn, then all of a sudden we could start talking about winning here. Because, you know, we get to turn 4. That means, you know, the Big Daddy Roses can pop their big-time actives, you know? Alright, let's see. What do we get? Just the kick finish. Okay. I'm sure at least once in this video, one of the clones must have done the Key Blast barrage, right? Alright, next to the Tech Clone. Oh, the dodge build kicks in again. Okay. Dodge build for the win, chat. You guys know how it goes, man. Dodge build will never let you down. Well, sometimes it might. But it's probably not going to let you down. I think that's a good way to say it. Alright, the SDR clone can hit hard, but he doesn't have great defense. Yeah, there's the key. That's the you know, increased power right there. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. Damn it. Is this us cooked? Are we cooked? No! Tech clone doing his job. All right, it is a Goku Black, you know, kind of like video, so I'll play this one. We'll do the Goku Black and Zamasu active, because this obviously is going to buff all of our characters here. Alright, good stuff. So now we get the massive Super Bosses boost to the whole team. We can do this. This looks fine. Remember, I don't really need to worry about int orbs for the int clone, because all that's going to do is give him healing. All it does. So that's not a problem whatsoever. We've got some nice physical orbs for next rotation. That'll be good for us. Good. Alright, Rose. So Rose is going to be stronger now. We've got the support flowing in for the whole team. And then we get to the next rotation, and the other LR Rose will be able to pop their active, and then we got a W coming our way. Yeah, if we live this turn, we will win. LR Rose, who is one of the next characters in... Well, I mean, he's already been receiving it, but... one of the characters taking Dokkan Twitter's kind of like ire, right? Like, I don't know. Like, you see some people... Like, they'll drop, like, all right, here's a top LR tier list, and they have Rose, like, 8 and below, and it's just like, bro, like, I don't know. It's so crazy. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if I'm the insane one. I very well may be. But, yeah, Rose is definitely on par with the other major GDC characters, man. For sure. All right, HL clone doing his job. That's good. That's good. All right, here's the int clone. I would also prefer if my father, int clone, would do his job as well. Which is dodge build. All right, we eat it, but he does have true type advantage. Maybe that'll help us. Plus the active skill. Oh, did we die by, like... We literally, like, just died. Like, that was... The problem with the full clones we were running, that's, like, you know, an issue with some of the Daima character stuff as well, is our HP is so low. That's a full 220%, but it didn't change the fact that our HP was super low. Let's just do the regular clone art, and then let's just see him attack with both of those Rose actives up. Alright, guys. Here we can let the physical clone get a little busy. Let him get a little work in. We'll pop the second active. Oh, I had meant to use the regular art clone. We'll just do one more run right after this, too. Because I just do want to get both of them in. I've got the same build for both of them, so they should be looking good to go. Alright, so we're going to be cooling on this rotation, right? We have a lot of support going up. We got full buffs from all the clones being around. We're just generally good to go right here. We have both major active skills up by both LR Roses. So let's see how we're going to do. We'll just get numbers like this. And then we'll do one more run, just kind of like see the regular clone in action. Or the regular art clone in action, and then we can finish up. The physical clone is decent, though. The only one of the clones who I really am not a fan of is the STR clone, but that's not even a problem because we can just use LR Rose in, like, you know, the STR slot anyway, so not really too much of an issue there. So, all right, yeah, let's just do one more turn, and we can finish up here. Alright, guys, we'll just get one more rotation right here. We got the clone. Remember who this, you know, it's the same exact thing. You know, just the alternate art is the only real difference here. Let's just get an attack stat from him, and I think we can finish up. So there we go. There is our long journey to... Oh, hidden potential system dodge, my favorite. There's our long journey to get all of the showcases done for all the Rosé clones. And besides World Tournament units, I mean, we're completely up to date on all the showcases and stuff, which is good. I guess we could just go ahead and finish up with a nice little active skill KO screen right here. Just like the layout. Perfect. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites right here. This one is really clean, right? Goku Black and Zamasu. That's too fire. Too fire. Alright, guys. There was the physical Rosé Goku Black clone right there. So let's go and take a look what we got here. So this is Embodiment of Endless Fury. Goku Black Super Saiyan Rosé clone physical. Leader skills, all types, key 3 and 50% to stats. Passive skill, shifting clone. As the second or third attacker in the turn, at the start of the turn, change key spheres, int to physical. This is kind of a little bit of the issue with them, because, a bit. But they do all need, same type orbs. It's a massive help to them. And their orb changing for the orbs is only if they're in slot 2 or 3, right? So, we're taking the AGL clone into the Tamagami 3 difficult red zone fight, and I mean, he starts out in slot 1 and he's not going to orb change, which is a pain, right? So that can happen. Per future Saga ally on the team, he gets 40% attack and defense up to 200% and 6% damage reduction up to 30%. Per future Saga ally whose name includes clone on the team, 20% attack and defense up to 100% and 4% damage reduction up to 20%. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, he gets 150% attack and defense, and then gives all allies 30% defense for 2 turns. That's nice. With 1 physical key sphere, he guards, which obviously very important. And then when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 200% attack and defense, and he becomes super effective against all types. 12 key multiplier, 140%, normal for like a free-to-play character. Super attack is the Waltz of Chaos. He gets 30% attack for 1 turn and 100% defense for 1 turn. Does supreme damage to the enemy, and then has a 50% chance of it transforming for supreme power. That's where, the regular super attack ends with a kick. The supreme power version ends with a key blast barrage there. So there's that. Link set is Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, and Shattering the Limit. Here, of course, are the best linking partners that we got right there. And then, all the different Rosés and Goku Blacks and stuff. Remember that there is also, again, just kind of like the regular art. This is kind of like the alternate art, but it's one that actually kind of like looks nice, whereas this is just kind of like the same exact thing that we see for all 5 of them, right? The art is exactly the same for all of them. So, definitely do prefer this version more. And then finally, let's go and take a look at the category teams for the clone here. So he, of course, is on the Realm of Gods team. So remember, I mean, you could use this clone team to decimate older content. If you have any missions in old events you've not done, right, like pertaining to any of these categories, this team will clean it up. Then obviously there's the Future Saga category as well. There's also the Time Traveler category team, right? Good. More options is always a good thing for all these teams. Then there is the Inhuman Deeds category team, so that means they are available on Omega's team, potentially, which would be good. Then there is the Corroded Body and Mind category team as well. Perfect. Definitely nice to get more options for this one. There is also, this is the Accelerated Battle category team. Yep, which obviously is a pretty stacked category. So maybe they're not really going to help so much for this one. Then there is also the Worldwide Chaos category team that all of the Rosé Goku Black characters are a part of. There is also the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category team they're on. Okay, cool. Then there is the Power of Wishes category team. We also have the Super Bosses team. So this is what they kind of tried to do with LR Rose, right? Where, lead Super Bosses. But, I mean, we know, they pretty much can't, Super Bosses, for some reason, they just have failed every time they've tried to make it, a real thing. I mean, they're going to keep going back to it, I'm sure. They're going to keep trying to make it a thing. But so far, I would argue they haven't really been super successful in making Super Bosses, a dominant category. They were successful with GT Bosses, but not really so much Super Bosses, right? And then finally, Rose, of course, is on the Successor category, one of the 10th anniversary category teams. So there is the physical clone Rose. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.